Pineapple Papers, and I am back with another installment of For the Love of Paper Pads. And I am doing a companion page to the one I did the other day. So I thought that I would use the same 6x6 pad, which is the Crepe Paper Wonder Collection. And then the background paper I pulled from Maggie Holmes' Gather collection. And even though I'm using the same paper pad, I'm using like the different colors in the pad. So yesterday it was all about the dark teals and the pinks. And today I am going to do more of the yellows and the blues and pull in some of that kind of corally and a little bit of pink. But so they'll go together, but it won't be super matchy. So that is my plan as far as the papers go. I pulled out completely different embellishments. I pulled out a couple things from the October afternoon public library. Mainly this one because it says do not bend, and I'm doing a picture of my dog after surgery, after her broken leg, so you can see her whole leg is casted, so she can't bend it. So that was kind of why I pulled that. And then I only have 3 of these border strips left, so I was hoping that maybe I could use up some of them. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I have these Mambi stickers, and it has some of the fun yellow and blue colors. I have this sticker sheet from Echo Park. This was from Girl Cousins. I've only ever used 2 things off of it. I did re-pull the Chamel puffy sticker sheets and the burlap bows because I didn't use them on the last layout. And then I grabbed a couple of things from the Fancy Pants Family and Company, the puffy stickers, the chipboard, and the tags and labels. So I still have this Adventure Wood Veneer out, so might try to incorporate that in the title again. So let's get started. Okay, so I went through the paper pad and pulled out these pieces of 6x6 paper. And I'm just loving them going across the middle of this paper horizontally. And I didn't even cut off the border strips. Like, I like that little extra touch of pattern paper that it does. And so then I had the one other piece that I had pulled out, and I'm just going to back my photo and add a little tear at the bottom for a little bit of extra texture. Now, because I loved how these papers were sitting so much, I'm just trying to lift them up a little bit, add the glue, and put them down. So it totally looks awkward, and it is, but it's completely worth it because I got them to sit exactly how I wanted them. And then I'm just going to trim off the sides. Now, the picture that I am scrapbooking today is of our puppy and my kids. So after surgery, she had to stay in the hospital for quite a few days, and the kids it was pretty traumatic for them to watch their dog get hit by a car. So, you know, they really needed to see her and that she was pretty much okay. So they did let us come visit, and they brought her in this little room, and we got to play with her a little bit. And so I just snapped a quick little picture of them giving her some love. Now, I felt like all of the pattern papers were definitely the same color tone, so not each paper was kind of going into each other, which I don't mind most of the time, but I don't know, it's so pretty. I just wanted it all to stand out. So I just took my black pen and just outlined each of the pieces of 6x6 as well as the photo and the background paper. And the branding strip on the background paper was really cool too. And so I just cut it off and actually stuck it off as kind of like a grounding portion to that big giant horizontal paper layering. So now it's time for embellishing, and it actually goes pretty quick. Like, I had these bits and pieces from the public library from October afternoon, and there was this piece that stuck out to me. It says "Do not bend," and I just knew that that piece had to end up on this layout. And the reason for that is obviously her leg was broken, and so she was casted, so she couldn't bend it. Okay, so I'm going through a couple of the pieces from the Family and Company. I had these tags left, and I was really hoping to get the majority of them used up, but I really don't. And then I pulled the puffy stickers, and I'm going to add the word love and a geotag, and it has a bunch of, they kind of look like enamel dots, but I guess technically they're not enamel dots because they're kind of puffy. So a few of those will make it on the layout, and then it's time to basically just glue everything down. I did add a couple of the hearts and just some little bits and pieces that I had pulled out, and I will use my Scotch tacky glue to adhere the adventure because it's a wood veneer. And I do love this fine line bottle, but I just have really bad luck because I took the needle out and it took the other needle out. So I don't know how I broke it, but I broke it. So I gotta head to Hobby Lobby and get me another one. So this is pretty much how my layout is gonna turn out, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope that some of you are playing along. You can see right there I have a little bit of an issue with the fact that you can see the hole from the 6x6 pad. So I'm just gonna add a little label sticker and an ampersand, and I'm done. So hopefully you all are playing along and having a good week, and you had a good Easter. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye!